From the first day he announced his candidacy, Donald Trump has made immigration central to his campaign, and he's apparently striking a nerve in the United States. Trump is well ahead of his closest Republican competitor. On the other hand, President Barack Obama's party, the Democrats, say Trump has it all wrong. So what's the real story? CCTV's Jim Spellman is in the city of San Antonio in Texas.
Hey Mike, here in the U.S. state of Texas, there is no group of voters more important than Latino voters, and they're being heavily courted by both Republicans and Democrats. From the street names to the fashion to the architecture on display along the San Antonio Riverwalk, this city, deep in the heart of Texas, wears its Hispanic heritage proudly. 63% of the people in San Antonio are Latino, mostly with roots in Mexico. In Texas and across the U.S., Latinos are a valuable voting bloc.
Well, the Latino community is the fastest growing community in the United States. There's over 58 million Latinos in the United States today. In fact, every 30 seconds, another Latino who turns 18 and is eligible to vote.
Latinos in the U.S. have typically favored Democrats over Republicans, but voter turnout rates are lower for Latinos than the U.S. average.
We are here.
So campaign volunteer Lulu Flores, a Hillary Clinton supporter, is losing the cowboy boots, putting on her walking shoes, and trying to get Latinos and others out to vote.
¿Usted ya votó? ¿For la Hillary? For Hillary. She's your favorite? Qué bueno.
Clinton has won the Latino vote so far, and polling suggests she is the heavy favorite amongst Latino voters going forward.
They do really look to Hillary Clinton as a champion, and she's really está con nosotros. You know, we feel like, she says, estoy contigo, which means she's with us, and I believe people really do feel that from her.
We no longer have a country. Republican candidate Donald Trump has made immigration a key issue, promising to stop the flow of migrants entering the U.S. from Mexico.
You have to have a wall, absolutely.
And planning to deport undocumented people in the United States.
Way before the Latino vote was considered desirable or a must-have to win elections in America, Hillary was out there trying to understand what our communities face.
To push back against this rhetoric, Clinton has enlisted prominent Latinos like actress America Ferrera.
There has been so much disturbing rhetoric that's come out in this election, and I think that it is incredibly important that the Latino community, but also that the American community stand up and vote against that identity.
The Republicans have gained little support from Latinos, despite two of their top candidates being Latino, Cuban Americans Marco Rubio and Ted Cruz.
That's very good. Where are you out of?
We're here in San Antonio.
Janet Knutson is a Ted Cruz supporter in San Antonio and a proud Latina.
I'm a Tex-Mex.
She says being a conservative Republican Latina in Texas can feel a little lonely.
I'm out of the norm. Typically, your average Hispanic, at least in San Antonio, they kind of, when they were born, it was like a birthright. You're Catholic and you're Democrat.
She hopes that will change and more Latinos will become open to the Republican Party.
People would like to term me as a Mexican American because I have my Mexican roots. You would term Ted as a Cuban American, but I don't believe in hyphenation. I'm just an American, and that's where my rights come from.
But unless the Republican Party changes its stance on issues like immigration, most Latino voters will likely continue to vote for Democrats. And it really is the issues that matter to Latino voters, number one being immigration. So when a candidate like Donald Trump talks about building a wall between Mexico and the United States, for a lot of American voters, that's sort of an abstract issue. But for people here, especially in towns like San Antonio, Texas, where I am right now, that's really a local issue, and it's very unpopular with Latino voters. Mike?
Jim, thanks so much.